Assalamualaikum everyone, it's English time and today we are going to start grammar and our topic is phrases and its types. So what is a phrase? A phrase is a small group of words that adds meaning to a sentence. If we want to add further meanings, details and explanation to a given sentence, we use phrase in that sentence. Phrases do not contain a subject and a predicate. You all are familiar with the subject and a predicate? No? Then here we go. Subject and a predicate. Every complete sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. What is a subject? The subject is the who or what the sentence is about. Or we can say that in a sentence, subject is working. The working part of a sentence is subject. Subject may be a noun or a pronoun. For instance, the fruit fell on the line. Here, the fruit is working, so it is a subject and it is a noun. Fell is a verb. Verb is something that performs action. And the line is the object over here. Object is something on which the verb works. The object may be a noun or a pronoun. In the next example, I asked her. I, subject, asked, verb, and her is the object. I and her are pronouns. Further example, my dog loves the postman and my dog is friendly. In both these sentences, my dog is the subject, but in the first sentence, my dog performs an action, and in the second sentence, my dog is described. In first sentence, subject perform action, and in the second sentence, subject is described. Now, predicate. The predicate tells what the subject does. Or we can say that if we remove the subject from a sentence, what's left in a sentence is a predicate. Predicate is a combination of verb and the object of the verb. For instance, the exam was difficult. Here, the exam is the subject because it is working, and was difficult is a predicate. It is a combination of verb was and difficult, object of the verb was. In the second sentence, the man from the shop knows my secret. The man from the shop is the subject and knows my secret is a predicate. So it is clear that phrases do not contain a subject and a predicate. As they do not contain subject and a predicate, so they cannot convey a complete thought, cannot convey a complete meaning, and they cannot stand alone, as they alone cannot convey a complete meaning. So we say that they cannot stand alone. We will discuss the examples. The attack by the shark was terrible. In this, by the shark is a phrase, and how we come to know that it is a phrase, because if we separate this from the remaining sentence, it alone cannot convey its meaning, and it also do not contain a subject and a predicate. And if we remove this phrase from the sentence alone convey its meaning. Like the attack was terrible, it also convey a meaning. By the shark just add meaning to the word attack. So by the short is a phrase. Now comes types of phrases. There are the four main types of phrases: noun, adjective, adverb, and prepositional phrase. What is a noun phrase? Noun phrase works the same as noun does in a sentence. We can make a noun phrase from the noun, like if the noun dog is given and we want to make a noun phrase from the noun dog, then we add modifier, articles or adjective to the given noun to make it a noun phrase. The brown dog. We add the brown to the noun dog and we get a noun phrase which is the brown dog. In the next example, the large brown dog. We add the large brown to the noun dog and we get a noun phrase, the large brown dog. The next, the intimidating large brown dog. We also add the intimidating large brown and we get a noun phrase. Now adjective phrase. We know about the adjective. Adjective modifies a noun. In this example, she had extremely menacing eyes. Extremely menacing is a phrase. And what type of phrase is this? As this phrase modifies the noun eyes, so it is an adjective phrase. Okay? In the next example, the dog covered in mud is mine. Covered in mud is a phrase because it do not have a subject and a predicate. And what type of phrase is this? As it modifies the noun, the dog, so it is an adjective phrase. The next example, the sandwich looks very tempting. Very tempting is a phrase. And what type of phrase is this? As this phrase modifies the noun sandwich, so it is an adjective phrase. We already discussed these examples along with the definition of phrases. Now we are going to identify what type of phrases is this. By the short, identify modifies the noun attack, so this is a adjective phrase. In the next example, everyone in addition to Bethany was shocked. In addition to Bethany modifies the noun everyone, so it is a phrase. And what type of phrase is this? It is an adjective phrase as it modifies the noun everyone. In the next example, of her friends identify one, so it is an adjective phrase. Now comes to adverbial phrase. We know about adverb. Adverb modifies verb in a sentence, same as adverbial phrases do. The example, we will escape in the morning. In the morning is a phrase as it do not have a subject and a predicate. And what type of phrase is this? As this phrase modifies the verb escape, so it is an adverbial phrase. Clear is that? Now we will look at our examples. 4-star newspapers are more dangerous than 1,000 bayonets. Bayonets is a knife or you can say that it is a knife that is placed over a rifle. You see that? I think. So, for hairstyle newspapers, here is a noun phrase because it works as a noun. We go in the next example. An army marches on its stomach. On its stomach is a phrase. And what type of phrase is this? As this phrase modifies the verb marches, so it is an adverbial phrase. We go on the next example. England is a nation of shopkeepers. Of shopkeeper is a phrase. And what type of phrase is this? As it modifies the noun nation, so it is an adjective phrase. Now comes to prepositional phrase, the last. Prepositional phrases started from a preposition like under construction, for real, at the same time, under, for, at are preposition, and these are under construction, for real are prepositional phrases because they start from a preposition. Okay, these all are the examples of prepositional phrases. That's the end of your lecture. Hope now you get the concept of phrases and its types. Thank you for watching.